Good morning. Um, I hope everybody slept well and had a good night. Welcome to the weekend. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. Don't mind me. I'm still a bit groggy. I'm still a bit froggy. I guess since my body wants to play jokes and have at the games, I don't know what the hell this thing is doing. All right, there we go. All righty. No. I know there's new activity on my credit report. I'm the one that initiated it. Damn. Um. All right. Let's get this show on the road. And so, as it states, there was a dream. Well, actually, it was two that were not looping. They just meshed and merged with each other. Why? I do not know. Because they had nothing to do with each other. That's what the second dream was. Okay. For a while, I forgot what the first dream was. It's like my mind just blocked it out. But we're going to start with the first dream, and I'm going to go in order. Oh, but before I do that, again, I hope everybody had a great night's sleep. I hope everybody had a great week. No stress, no drama, no BS. Again, welcome to the weekend. I know some people started their weekend yesterday. Congratulations. I get to start mine on Sunday after 7 p.m. You know? Okay? Moving right along. Sorry, give me a second. Because I just saw something peculiar pop up on my screen. Heaven help me. Anyway, I'm back. All right. Now we're going to get this show on the road over here. The first dream. I don't know how this dream started. I don't know why this dream started. But it took place in an apartment complex that I no longer live in. I haven't lived in that apartment complex for many years. But lo and behold, here we are. So I'm in a deep sleep. I'm just deep. I'm not moving. I'm not doing any of that. And it looks like the familiar in this dream was the apartment complex to get me to be okay and be settled, to recognize where it started. But in all actuality, it looked like it progressed either to Chicago, the suburbs of Chicago, or Jersey. I'm not sure which. But it was all about family and cars. That's all it was. My brother and I were leaving our late grandmother's home, and oh, oh, oh. I got a lot going on back here. Um, anyway, and in this particular dream, we got back home, and I don't know what happened because it was doing a lot of skipping. I guess it was trying to get me to know the familiar. Then it was trying to get me to know family. Then it was trying to get me to know what could have, or what will be, or what should have. I haven't really gotten to that point yet because I'm still trying to figure out how the second dream tied into the first one because it makes no sense to me. Okay, damn. Excuse me. It's time for coffee because, as you can see, I'm oblivious to life. Okay. Ooh, that is good. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Um, when we got back home, I remember my mom was outside. I guess she was waiting for us. And when you see, I parked my car almost out of her sight because with the complex, it was a big complex. So I could park my car in front of another building where nobody could see my car except for walking up, driving past it, or the people that lived in that building facing that direction. So I walked over and I'm looking at this silver Cadillac hearse sitting in my parking spot. I don't own one of those. I never have owned one. I never wanted to own one. But when I said, "Where's my car?" my mom pointed to that one and said, "It's right there." No, ma'am. Okay? No, ma'am. Um, and it was weird because it was sitting in my spot, but the way it was sitting, if I opened the driver door, I wouldn't be able to get in it. So I'm like, this is definitely not my car. And I'm not the one that put it here. So I'm thinking out loud. And I'm like, this isn't my car. I don't know whose car this is, but it's not mine. So my mom kept pointing to, and she said, "This is your car." Then I'm like, why would I park my car so close to a pole I can't get in it? Good morning, sis. How are you? I hope you're well. It's pass out Isha over here. Anyway, um, it was just weird because my mom kept pointing to this car. And she kept saying, "Your car is right here. Your car is right here." No, I don't drive a hearse. I'm sorry. But I kept telling my mom that I kept telling my mom that I have a Buick Regal and I have a and that I have an old school Monte Carlo. I'm not doing it with you, sis. Okay, I'm not. Okay, right, the hearse. Um, but I didn't drive either one of those cars to my late grandmother's house back home. I didn't. Now, I don't know. Let me see. I'm going back through the dream. No, I'm not. I'm trying to remember what car I drove in the dream because it was black exterior, black interior, leather. It looked like a newer Mercedes. I know it was not too much bigger than the car I have now. So it might have been another version or another model that I have. I don't know. But all I remember is the black on black. It was a Mercedes. I remember seeing, I was fixated on the logo in the center of the steering wheel. I know that label, that badge. It is a Mercedes. And that's the car I parked in front of the other building when I walked over. Now, going back to this hearse, me and my mom are standing in front of it and she's pointing at it. And I'm like, why are you pointing at the hearse? This isn't my car. She said, yes, it is. Since when do I drive a hearse? Since when do I own a hearse? Now, ma'am. But, I mean, I'm looking at it. It's very silvery. It's got the chrome trim. Something that I would do. But a hearse? Mm-mm. No. No. Uh-oh. My sister teleported. Sis, did your warden come up? Huh? I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on. And I'm like, that's not my car. I wouldn't have parked it like that if I was going to drive it. So I let the car sit there. I didn't touch the keys. I didn't do anything with it. I literally let it sit. Because I know what's mine. I know what I would drive. And a hearse? No, ma'am. Oh, bless your sweet soul, your heart of gold. Amen. Okay. My sister's multitasking. You know, sweeping, cleaning, cooking. Ew. Anyway. But me and my brother and my mom go inside, and it's like as soon as we walk in the front door, there is this hatred that comes up between my brother and I. And I'm like, what? We were just at our grandmother's house having a good old time. But now we walk in the door at home and we have this hatred for each other. What? And with me, I saw my face, but I couldn't see my hair. I it's I saw enough of me to recognize myself. I saw my brother. I mean, clear as day. I saw my brother. But I don't know if I was really there because I was standing to the side looking at me. And it didn't scare me, it didn't freak me out because I've had it happen before. So it's not that I'm really there, we're really there. I'm just watching because I know that was the past. But there was a point in time where there were multiple cars for my family. So, but these cars were never there. The Regal. Now, I love a Buick Regal. Okay? I think it's the early 90s model when they looked like the Cutlass. Man, look. I'll take a Buick Regal over a Cutlass. I'm just saying. I don't know what it is. No, not the Cutlass. I'm sorry. They look like they resembled the Monte Carlo. Because if you put those, wait, was it the Cut Supreme? Yeah, those three cars resembled each other. But I'll definitely take a Regal. Okay, hands down, I will take a Regal. Anyway, I drove the Mercedes, parked it where it couldn't be seen. Why, I don't know. Then I had the Regal and the Carlo sitting side by side. They were literally parked side by side. And those were mine. I'm cognizant of those cars being mine. My car that I have now was also there. So I literally had 4 cars. My brother had the one he had a few years ago, completely done in his ness. I don't say names on my channel unless I really have to. But it was done in his ness. And my mouth is saying, "Woo." But he had a Cutlass. No, not a Cutlass. A Caprice. Now this big hoe. Okay? Just big. I mean, next to all of my cars, that car looked like a freaking cruise ship. Okay? I mean, he has another car that's like, a yacht. I call that car a yacht because it's nice, it's graceful, it's a luxury. And then his other car, yacht. No, not a yacht, cruise ship. Okay? Because I've driven that bitch. Okay? Cruise ship. Okay? But it was completely different in this dream. So we're inside. My brother and I have this hatred for each other. And he was never the one that had a hatred towards me. It was me having a hatred towards him, which I shouldn't have. But that's past. But we aren't that way anymore with each other. So, I don't know where this hatred came from, but it was very strange because he and I got into a fight in the living room, which went down the hallway. And it's like, once the fight was over, it wasn't about who won and who lost. It's like we just stopped. That's when I saw my hair. I put my hair up in a bun. I was taking my clothes, putting them in a duffel bag, getting my shoes, and I left. I don't remember which car I got into. I don't remember. All I remember is that it was raining. I mean, it was not just raining, it was a downpour. So, and that's, aside from me driving out of the gate, which all my cars were black, except for the one I have now. So, talk about morbid. Damn. All my cars were black except the one I have now, morbid ass. But they all didn't have leather, just the Mercedes. So I left that car and I drove either the Carlo or the Supreme. No, the Regal. Lord, why do I keep saying Supreme? I think it was the Regal because it's like I'm standing back watching the car go out the gate. It was the Regal. I drove that car out. I left. And then, right as the car is going out of the gate and going to the right, which why it went to the right, I don't know, because going south, I wouldn't go south in this city. I wouldn't. I'd go north. But, oh, excuse me. It's like the dream stopped right there. And then it went into the dream with the zombies. And even while I was asleep, I'm like, the hell? Because the first dream had nothing to do with the second one. And I'm literally asleep, laying there, I'm like, what the hell? But I couldn't wake up. It's like I was supposed to see this or supposed to have this dream. Why? Good God, I don't know, but Jesus, take the wheel. And it took place. It looked like it was a football field. No, it looked like it was a racetrack that I went to years ago. Everybody's got their cars, everybody's racing, yada, yada, yada. But somewhere in the building, there was a pool. Made no sense. And in this building, I could see the running, I could hear the screaming. But it was 1, 2, I think 3 females that I knew that were turned into zombies. And it was me and 2 other people that were thankfully still human. And the females had us between them almost to shield us from zombies. But as we made our way out, there was one. No, I said, can you go get my wallet? Like, who the hell? Only me. Only me. in the midst of the fuckery, can you go get my wallet? For what? What the fuck do you need it for? And what made me sick? It was this wallet. This one. Okay? It made me sick. Because she went back to get it. But when she came back, I said, no, can you get my wallet in my backpack? And it was my backpack, the one that I have. I mean, I take that backpack almost everywhere with me. So she asked me, why would I go get your backpack? Where's that picture of me that I gave you? And I'm thinking to myself at this moment, really, bitch? Really, bitch? You're asking me about a fucking picture that you gave me? Really, bitch? Why? But I said, it's at home in my closet where I can keep you safe with me. And she looked at me and she was like, ew. And I'm just like, bitch, the feeling is mutual. Can you go get my shit? So she went and got it. I've got my backpack on and I pulled the straps so it can't be pulled off me. And we're going through this building. How the fuck it got outside, I don't fucking know. But we were outside and it looked like it was nothing but trees, bushes, foliage. But I remember there's this one big tree. I mean, this tree was big as fuck. And it looked like it had like bridges going from here to there, up there, everywhere. It had fucking bridges. Like, what the fuck? Do I look like Mr. Fantastic? So we run over. Now this whole time I'm dropping zombies like left and right. So I've got my swords. And I pulled a Tomb Raider, Angelina Jolie style, and they're under my backpack, and I pull them out like this, and I'm just slicing. Like I'm getting from here down. And that's how you fucking drop a zombie. You cut their fucking blunt force trauma to the head. I mean, hell, that'll kill anything. Anyway, but I'm dropping zombies left and right. I mean, it's like I turned into the male version of Xena. But I have on fatigues, green fatigues at this point. How they got on my body, I don't know. But they did. I have my black backpack and I'm running. I don't run. I don't run for shit. I mean, honestly, I don't fucking run for shit. Though I can. Don't get it twisted. I can pick them up and put them down. But I ain't doing it. Anyway. We reach the tree. We're running up the stairs. Who put stairs on a tree? I mean, really. But we're running up the stairs. We go through the trunk. And we turn left. It's like 3 or 4 more stairs. And then the bridge. It's literally like we're zigzagging up bridges to get to the top. And I'm like, hi, hey, if we can get up here, so can they. So out of all the screaming people and all the people that are stampeding, it's like they can't see us. And at that point, I'm not concerned about it. I don't give a fuck. But then it's like we're back at the building and the females are keeping us against the wall and they're peeking around corners and through doorways to see if it's fucking safe. And then we're back at the fucking tree. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck took place. I don't really want to know. I don't even. I mean, at this point, the dream is so fucked up. I don't even know what to say about it. I really don't. I don't know what either of them mean because they don't have anything to do with each other. Now, have I watched zombie movies and zombie shows? Yes. My favorite one, well, my favorite show is Z Nation. I don't know why, but that one is my favorite. I've seen all the Resident Evil movies. I've seen World War Z. You know, but that's been years ago. Well, Z Nation was like a few months ago, like last year, a few months ago. But I haven't seen anything having to do with the zombies this year. So it's just weird. I haven't even seen The Walking Dead. Like, I got over it quickly. Like, after Michonne, just, I'm like, what's the point of watching it? I mean, who are you telling me in these dreams? Shit. I'm ready to unzip my forehead and take this brain out just sitting in a glass of water. Shit. But anyway, those two dreams had nothing to do with each other. Now, would I like to know what the first dream was? Of course. Because my brother and I don't have that hatred. He never had a hatred for me. I had the hatred for him. But in this dream, it was mutual. And my mom never wanted us to have that. But the hearse, bruh, you can keep that. No, ma'am. I don't do hearses. Wow. Now I'm thinking that I need to check in on my mom. I really do. Because if she was pointing at the hearse and I'm standing in front of it, I don't think that's a good thing. I really don't. So I'm definitely going to harass my mom's life. And I'm going to text her like a crazy person. I will just send her one word per text. Okay? And I know that will irritate my mom's soul, but then at the same time she'll be laughing because she knows I'm silly. But it's just weird. The dreams that I have, especially the ones where I can see myself and everything and everybody around me, but yet I'm standing off to the side watching. I don't even want to deal with the zombie dream anymore. It makes no sense to me. But I want to get back on dream number one with the hearse. Okay? I don't know nobody that owns a hearse. And I'm not trying to either. Okay, if anybody remembers that show, 6 Feet Under, the family owned the funeral home. I'm good. That's not a business for me. No, ma'am. Even though at many points that show was hilarious, because especially when something was said and the looks that were given, like that would have been me, because I can't hide shit. I really can't. Not on my face. And And the looks I give are like, you stupid son of a bitch. So that's why I can't. But it was just weird. Like, why would this? Oh shit! I just thought about it. The silver hearse. My car is silver, and I'm standing directly in front of it. But my mom is standing off to its right side, still in the front, but to the right side, pointing at it. And for the past few years, I have needed a new rack and pinion, which I have not been able to do. But I've had several dreams of my car flipping over on this one particular street. Wow. Hmm. Yep. Silver, just as silver as they can come. Get out of here. But I have not driven down that street in my car. I refuse to go down that street in my car. If I can avoid it, I don't even go that direction in my car. Some of us have to use credit cards, sister. Just saying. Sis, I love you. But do you really want to have this conversation publicly? Huh? Because if you really want to, we certainly can. Look, it's going to cost me $1,400 to get my car fixed. Okay? And that's from the oil pan gasket, the rack and pinion, what else did he say? My tie rods are good, my shocks are good. There was something else that he said, but it's not the parts that are going to cost me. Man, look, we're not doing that, okay? That's what a phone is for, okay? When I'm done with this live, we can pick up the telephone, okay? And it's not back in the days when it was like, where you at, okay? We ain't doing that. But I will definitely call you after this, because it is something that we need to talk about. With no warranty? Man, bye. Something go wrong with my car, I'm going to get back up to that shop and put my finger right on that forehead. Okay? Finger, forehead. Holding up the paperwork and the credit card bill. Bitch, if you don't fix this shit, yeah, you better do something. Refund it, fix it. I don't give a fuck. You better do it. Okay? Thank you. Okay? But on that note, I do want to thank everybody for being here with me so bloody early in the morning. Because I know, had that been me, I would have been laying in my bed watching it with one eye like this. Okay? But I do want to say, all jokes aside, I should have gotten the work done on my car when I had the chance. Now that is a process that I'm going to have to start over. Because I chose to take another road and be there for a teenage kid that really needed somebody there. And I'm not blaming him. I am just saying that I'm able to continue. I'm able to proceed, rebuild. I'm able to continue. So that was my promise to his mom before she left. So I'm keeping up my promise. I'm keeping that. But I'm gonna get it taken care of because I am. It's like the more I drive my car, the more I can feel it pop. And it's the left side. Every mechanic I've taken my car to has said it's the left side. Okay, well, if I had a chance to drive on the right side, I wouldn't do that shit. I'd be in so many fucking accidents. Anywho, I did. I really did, sis. And it's funny because if my son would have lived, he would have been the exact same age. And I would have done anything for that kid. Anything. But I'm not going to sit here and get emotionals. Okay? Yes, I said emotionals and not emotional. I said emotionals. Okay? Because there's a difference. Hello? So, I did what I had to do. And I will stand by that until the day I draw my last breath. This kid needed somebody. I was there. I stepped up. I didn't help make this kid. I'm not related to this kid. I stepped up because everybody he's got in his family is full of shit. Moving on. Okay? So, I'm going to end this video and I'm going to harass my sister's life while texting my mother while I know she's still asleep. Huh? But I do want to thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me. And maybe tomorrow we can do some shenanigans because tomorrow's Sunday and I just have a feeling I'm going to have shenanigans throughout my morning. Okay? So, I hope everybody has a great weekend and a great day, of course. Like I always say, if it's something that is causing you stress, drama, or anxiety, and that's related to a situation that you cannot do anything about right at this moment, fuck it. Okay? Just fuck it. Handle it as it comes. If you can do something about it as it's coming, fuck it. Forget about it. Go ahead and take care of it. If not, fuck it. You know, like I always do, just you don't even have to say anything. And move on. I mean, I'm not saying forget. Put it in the back of your mind. Now, if it comes up again and that's when you can fix it, take care of it. But until then, anyway. But do have a great day. If you need to step away, please do so. It will be so much more beneficial to you if you step away and give yourself time to gather yourself, gather your thoughts, process something. Even if you have to go take a minute and put yourself in the bathroom, if you don't have a closet, go put yourself in the bathroom. And just breathe and process. And like I told my friend yesterday, we don't sit and cry in the car. We don't cry where people can see us. Oh no. We cry inside where can't nobody see us. Huh? Because a few days ago, I had to break down. I literally broke down. And I did not go outside. I did not go where anybody else could see me. I was on the phone with my sister. And she caught me. She caught me and she talked me through it. So sis, thank you. But yes, this video has, it's reached yeah. But I am gonna go. And again, thank you all so much for watching. Ha, ha, ha. Because yesterday I was not sweating. Oh. Oh, no sweat over here. Oh. But, thank you all so much again. You can find me on Twitter, Loyal to My Crown. On Twitter, it's a picture of me, sis. Also, email the channel directly at zakarah@gmail.com. That is Zakara. Okay? zakarah@gmail.com. Huh? Loyal to My Crown is Twitter. And if you do email, please put in a subject on the subject line so you will not get deleted. Okay? We can do questions, comments, thoughts, worries, concerns, whatever you have. If I can talk about it on YouTube, I will. Let me know. But like, comment, share, subscribe. Okay? And hit the little bell. But hope everybody has a great day. And don't forget, you are your own power. Take your power back. Be who you are. Stay true to you. Love yourself. Put you first. But always be strong and stand for your kids. Okay? Because without you, they have no one.